You know, in life, there are two conversations we cannot avoid. Number one is health. Number two is money. And when we talk about retirement, we need the same two things. Retirement equals money plus healthcare. So, magkano nga ba ang kailangan natin para makapag-retire sa Pilipinas? We all dream of the day when we can finally go home to the Philippines for good, enjoy a slower pace, spend time with our family, and live comfortably without worrying about where the next peso will come from. But according to BSP survey, only 12% of Filipinos save specifically for retirement. And even OFWs who spend decades abroad, they end up retiring with not enough money set aside or invested for retirement. And therefore, many of us still rely on their children. We don't want that for you. So in this video, I'll break down exactly how much you really need to retire in the Philippines based on 3 real-life scenarios. First scenario, a simple retirement in the province. Secondly, a comfortable retirement in a major city like Cebu, Davao, or Baguio. And thirdly, a luxury retirement in prime spots like BGC, Makati, or Alabang. I'll also share real numbers, break down practical savings targets so that you can actually plan for it, whether you are a single, an OFW, or a couple working together abroad. Here's the thing, a lot of us don't think about retirement until it's too late. But saving for retirement early is one of the most powerful ways to invest your money. Not only you're investing for your future, but you can benefit from tax savings and time horizon. We're talking about 25 to 30 years to grow your money exponentially through compounding interest when you start investing for your retirement as soon as you start earning money. Most financial planners suggest planning for at least 20 to 30 years of retirement. If you retire at age 60, you'll need to make sure that your money lasts that long until age 85, 90, or even longer. Nowadays, because of the increase in life expectancy, the best practice for financial planners is to plan till age 100. So, plan for 35 to 40 years to avoid outliving your money. And with inflation, medical bills, and the cost of getting older, we can't just guess. We need real numbers. You need to know your target. How much do you need to live month on month to live the life you want? Because without knowing your numbers, paano ka makapagplano, di ba? If you are employed, once you stop working at age 60 or 65, you're no longer covered by your company's medical insurance. Therefore, medical insurance is your priority when it comes to retirement planning. And the cost is usually higher when you're older. The insurance premium of a good comprehensive coverage can be as high as 75,000 to 100,000 pesos a year. So, magkano nga ba ang kailangan mo for retirement? Let's start with the most budget-friendly option, a simple retirement in the province. This is Debbie, divorced but now happily single, and planning for a simple retirement in the province. Imagine a simple life in a quiet but beautiful community in your hometown. And maybe you already have a family home or land, and that's great. Your main expenses will be food, utilities, and healthcare. So what does a realistic budget look like? Remember, these are estimates, but here's a breakdown for one retiree. Rent or maintenance of your house is 10,000 per month. If you own your home outright, great. You don't have to pay for rent, but always budget for emergency repairs. Utilities and internet, 5,000 per month. Food and groceries, 8,000 per month. 2,000 per month for public transport. Medical insurance, 5,000 per month for basic coverage. If you opt for a more comprehensive coverage, you need to increase your budget. Entertainment is 3,000 a month, and miscellaneous, 2,000 a month. This would be for small gifts or small treats when you attend weddings, birthdays, or special occasions. That's a total monthly budget of 35,000 a month. Annually, that's 420,000 a year. Now, if you want this money to last 30 years, you'll need about 10 to 11 million in total. So the smartest way is to invest your money in something that grows an average of at least 4% a year, like a balanced mutual fund or index funds, or a mix of Pag-ibig MP2 and investing in your local cooperatives, for example, with a good track record. If you can get 4% annual growth, you'll need about 7 to 8 million invested to generate that 30 to 35,000 per month. I'll explain later why I use 4% average return. Now, scenario 2, a comfortable retirement in a major city. These are Roberto and Judy who want to stay closer to better facilities like good hospitals, big shopping malls, and a bit of city life. Places like Cebu, Baguio, or Davao. Your cost goes up, but so does your convenience and access to better facilities and medical care. Here's an example of your monthly budget. Condo rent or decent apartment, 20 to 30,000 per month. Utilities and internet, 8,000 a month. Food and groceries, 15,000 a month. Transportation, 10,000 for Grab rides or maintenance if you drive your own car. Medical insurance, 8,000 a month. A private insurance to cover for any unexpected emergency health issues. Miscellaneous and leisure, 10,000 a month. That includes eating out, shopping, or even family visits. That's a total of 80,000 a month. Annually, that's 960,000 per year. Over 25 years, that's 24 million minimum. Again, if you invest wisely and earn at least 4% per year, you can aim for a nest egg of 15 to 16 million to fund that lifestyle. But remember, you can earn through your investments, your pension savings from your employment abroad, your SSS when you continue to contribute whilst you are overseas, and maybe income from your property investments. The dream scenario, luxury retirement in high-end cities like BGC, Makati, or Alabang. These are retirees, Grace and Elijah, who wants to be close to premium hospitals, top restaurants, fancy malls, and freedom to travel whenever they like. Let's say you have fully paid your own condo. So you just need maintenance and admin costs of 30,000 pesos. Utilities and internet, 10,000. Food and dining out, 25,000. Transportation or car maintenance, 20,000. Medical insurance with a comprehensive coverage is 20,000 per month for 2 people. Travel, leisure, shopping, 50,000. Domestic helper or carer, 20,000 for older retirees. And this is applicable for older retirees who needs extra help. There's a total monthly budget of 175,000 minimum. Annually, that's 2.1 million. Over 25 years, you need 52 million worth of investments with 4% returns. For a couple who loves traveling abroad, you might need an extra 200,000 or 300,000 a month. That's 3 to 3.6 million per year. Over 25 years, you need about 60 to 70 million invested. Does that sound impossible? Not if you start now and stay consistent. Let's be real. These numbers can feel huge, and that's why it's better to know them now. If you are in the Philippines, say your monthly salary is 50,000 and you start investing at age 30 with 10,000 a month. That's 20% of your annual salary. With 7% annual compounding, you will have 18 million by the time you retire at 65. Remember, that's on top of your SSS retirement savings, and bear in mind, your income wouldn't stay at 50,000 over 30 years. You can invest more as your salary grows over the years. Now, let's say you're an OFW nurse earning $3,000 a month, and you save 20% of your monthly income. That's $600 every month, 33,000 a month saved. If you do this consistently for 25 years and you invest it wisely, you can build as much as 30 million, enough for comfortable or even luxury retirement. For couples who are both working, you are saving and investing double. That's 60 million. Dual income makes the goal much more achievable. But some of you might still be scratching their heads at this point. If you are still not sure where to start, the best way is to have a closer look at your current lifestyle. Why? Because it's very difficult to give up your current lifestyle. Nakasanayan mo na yan eh. And it's difficult to give that up when you retire. Say your current lifestyle should be even better or it should be the same by the time you retire. Say your monthly expenses is 50,000 pesos yearly. So 600,000 by 4%. You need 15 million pesos invested so you can safely withdraw 50,000 a month without running out of money. But why do we use 4%? Research shows that a balanced retirement portfolio invested in 75% stocks and 25% bonds have historically returned an average of 7% per year. Think about it. Even if you're saving in Pag-ibig Fund and SSS, the average annual return is 7%. If you adjust that with average annual inflation of 3%, that's 4% inflation adjusted average annual returns, where your capital can last up to 30 years. Here's your takeaway. Number 1, know your target. Number 2, budget for the lifestyle you want and be realistic. You need to evaluate your current lifestyle. Number 3 is prioritize healthcare and don't forget to factor in caregivers for old age. Number 4, start investing now. You don't have to rely on the state pension alone or even your children. And lastly, talk to your financial advisor to plan your retirement carefully. If you found this video helpful, please hit like and subscribe and share it with another OFW who needs to hear this. Let's build a future where our retirement dreams don't become a burden of your own children and the next generation. It's more fun in the Philippines. Only if you plan today for your peace of mind tomorrow. For OFWs in the UK, I made a video on how to save your retirement with tax-free money and government bonuses from the UK government. Click here or here to watch it. See you in the next video.